This is a special edition on my recordings at this point over here, 9:43 in the morning, West Coast time, the 28th of February, 2024. We were John C. Roseman, California. Just got the information from CNN and from C-SPAN that Mitch McConnell stepping down from the Republican Majority Leader position. He's stepping down in November. After that, I don't know if he's going to be staying in the job or not. I was trying to send some messages over to everybody else, but this is Suzanne Collins is on. We'll get C-SPAN on. Okay, Susan Collins, Representative of Maine, Republican. Actually, she's senator. I was trying to tell us something about Canadian insurance until this breaking news popped up on C-SPAN. So now it's going to be, they're going to be talking about it for the next hour and a half or more than that because Mitch McConnell and the things he had to go through and the things had to face. Kind of reminded me of Tip O'Neill. And yes, Mitch McConnell was playing both sides. He was playing Trump and an anti-Trump in order to survive his job as being Senate leader or Senate Minority Leader. And now he's off, stepping down in November. I don't know if he's going to get out of office or now representing Kentucky after that. But we're going to have all the damn political claptrap for the next 15 minutes. I'll be turning on 10 o'clock news just to see what's going on. I was going to try to talk about and trying to make a difference of what I understood about Canadian medical insurance next to United States insurance. I was talking about a doctor in my previous video, but I was going to be switching over to the food delivery, actually for the food banks, free food giveaways for people in need. Apparently, there's more bureaucracy in Canada. They're giving out free food in one particular program than it was in the former program that got terminated. I've been keeping track of a group called City News that's been posting on YouTube from Canada news articles. And hearing about this one last night, I kept thinking, I got to do something about this one. Talking about the food situations we have there compared to what we have now. We don't have a nationalized food giveaway system. It's all localized. We had Salvation Armies trying to do it. Certain places backed off and other places took forward. We have churches doing the local communities. We have support groups supported by community funding. They're still doing the free giveaways to the homeless and anybody else in need. We have food banks still constantly asking for more funding and more supplies coming in. It's a constant. People are seeing the high prices in the stores, so naturally, if they've got the food stamps, they're going to try to go to the places that actually can value the food stamps, see if they can get them there. Go to food giveaways. They'll probably take the food stamps, but if not, just free food giveaways. And sometimes the giveaways, you have to go every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, up to 4 weeks, every month. In one particular place, I know every month. But there are other places that you would go to get more food from different churches, and they get donations from their from their congregation and from other people. Canada has it sanctioned through their state. for their federal government. They had programs. But then the food is there, but the bureaucracy takes too damn long, and the giveaway places have to turn away people who need that food. There are certain things that I can deal with Canada regarding their government system, and other things I can't, especially when it comes down for the health care system and they wait for the bureaucracy. But I know it's waiting for bureaucracy out here when you're dealing with private insurance. You may get the authorization within a week or two, but then again, you got to get it scheduled immediately and tell your doctor that you got the authorizations or they got the authorizations necessary. So now we got that to deal with. I didn't want to deal with the political crap going on. I didn't want to deal with that at all. But seeing this, Mitch Mcconnell said he's got enough. He had enough of being a GOP leader. He had enough dealing with the Donald Trump and the bullshit, the Trumplicans and everybody else. He's seeing this 2024 as a contentious lead, as a contentious, very contentious situation over here that he doesn't know what the hell to do. And quite frankly, I couldn't tell him what to do at this point. I couldn't. I'm not a Republican, I'm a Democrat, but if he thinks he's going to stay in the office long enough to be like Dianne Feinstein without being a leader, Feinstein, I think, reached 100 or nearly reached 100 before she passed away. And she was already having health issues that she had to take time away from the U.S. Senate. And now we've got five contenders going after the California Senate seat. 3 Democrats and 2 Republicans. Who said this particular day wasn't becoming eventful? I thought it was going to be another day for me to sleep through right now, but hearing and seeing this happen right now, it's it's like most of the Republicans were in the chamber congratulating the rest of the Democrats were like, big fucking whoop. Actually, most of the Democrats were not even in there. So, they're giving him congratulations. Fine, took your ass long enough. And Connell's getting out. Ain't that fun? Meanwhile, life goes on out here. One of my other videos I was talking about, there was wildfires happening out in Texas, reaching Oklahoma borders, probably beyond the border. I was worried about that because I had friends and family in Texas, but apparently they're seemingly fine. Thank God for that. But if not, well, I was going to be doing talking about a few things from YouTube that last night I saw that I wanted to talk about. Canada and their food situation, Canada and their health care situation going screwy at this point over here. How come we never hear anything about that in the States? I'm starting to pick up more and more information about that, liking this, liking that, because I don't hear enough of it out here. What's going on other than Hamas and Israel going after each other, or what's happening in Mexico again? Oh yeah, the water situation. Did we ever forget about Mexico and their water situation? We've been talking about that for a couple of years already, but no one's been bothering to pay attention to that one. Their water sucks. I mean, they're drying out. They got to reconstitute the worst way possible to get the water. They're dying of thirst. They're dying of the drought. They're dying because of the climate changes. We're sucking out Mexico. Not to mention there's volcanoes going out there in Mexico City. Probably sucking up more of the moisture from the ground. So the groundwater is being evaporated. How's that grab you? It doesn't grab me because now we got to deal with that crap. Mexico will be clamoring for our damn water. We're going through drought situations out here. California is still under a drought, but they haven't officially declared it yet, but we are. If our snowpack wasn't just as bad, and if we are not getting above our water table, the problem is the ground is not sucking it in and holding in the moisture. We're getting more and more landslides. We're getting um, more displacements. Our climate is changing drastically and rapidly. We're using up more and more power these days. We get storm systems coming in are going to be wiping out soil like crazy. We got changes happening. People are still saying, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's just regular. It's just. No, it isn't. Fires get worse and worse. Different areas they have the water necessary to take care of fires, take care of floods. Oh, we don't need water to take care of flood. You need to get rid of the damn water to take care of floods, I guess. But this is insane. So now we're dealing with that. It doesn't matter how much book knowledge I would get. It doesn't matter. I'm looking at changes these days and it's scaring the hell out of me. I'm seeing the changes in pricing of the food. I'm seeing the availability of food. I'm saying unavailable food. Prices of meat going up, either inflated by corporate or by nature or by both. Regulations going out of whack. Have we not talked about the federal government going on a partial crash down? Partial crash. Senate and House can't get their act together, so we're going to go for a paralyze. Which means it may be affecting my damn paycheck. Or actually, not my paycheck, but my disability check. I don't know what the hell I'm going to pay the rent with. I don't have anything to pay the rent with. I got nothing. I got nothing. If I don't spend anything within the next 5 days, if I don't do anything like that, maybe, just maybe, if I'm lucky enough. But I don't think I'm that lucky. But if I am going to be that lucky, then I'll be blessed and I'll be thanking God for that. That's another thing to talk about in another chapter, or shall we talk about this one? Too many people are saying we got to get back into God. We got to get back into God because God will solve everything for us. God will solve it because we have to do the damn footwork. People keep forgetting this but damn bullshit. You think it's going to come from the sky like it was originally forecasted? No, we got to do the damn footwork. We got to do the damn footwork. So enough of this damn waiting for the sky to rain upon us and think we'll be grateful for that damn thing. We got to do the footwork to survive our ass. Right now, we are in so much trouble. It's not even funny. It's not. It's scaring the crap out of me right now. And I don't know what the hell we're going to do. I'm trying to get some balance readings that I have right now. Maybe if they needed rent right now, I could barely cover it. I would be able to barely cover it right now as it is. If I'm lucky enough. I don't know if I'm going to be that lucky enough. Why the damn shit? That is scaring the hell out of me, that's for damn sure. Let me see something. Alright, so I want to find out. Even if I could scrape up enough, I would barely be able to have anything to eat. But, I'm not worried about that. I've got what I have right now as it is. I'll survive it. I'm not going to stress for the next 2 or 3 days because I've got what I have right now. I'm okay. For those who are listening and within earshot, not to mention within door shot, I'm all right. Don't fuss. What I will be stressing about is whether or not if we are actually going to be able to get rent made, because if the partial government comes, I'm hoping we'll be able to get our monthly coming in. And if we do, my first thing to do is usually paying the damn rent and get it done, get it over with. Once I have that taken care of, I don't stress as much. I have what I have. We'll make do. Next month, I don't know. Right after that, we'll see what happens. Am I going to be scared about it? Who wouldn't be? But I'm allowing fear to take over on that situation, and I don't need it just yet. What I do need to have is bank records ready to rock and roll so I know what the hell I'm dealing with. And right now, that's what I'm working on. I'm working on the bank recs. I am getting balances going on so I know what I'm looking at here. See, my mother kept telling me little tricks every so often of how to keep and maintain a healthy checkbook. Not to mention be grateful and stuff that you got money. Anyway, we're going to talk about this a little bit later.